Hey there, I'm Ian Douglas. I'm the author of the website techinterview.guide, and I'm here to help people with career advancement and interview preparation. My live stream on Twitch covers topics such as company research, how to build resumes and cover letters, applying for the job, getting through interviews, and what to do during negotiations. I've coached thousands and thousands of people over the years to get jobs at the biggest tech companies in the industry, and I'm here to help you too. The following episode is taken from a longer live stream event and may contain interactions with other people in chat. Check out the end of the episode for more information. Let's get to it. We had another interesting question come in anonymously over Discord that asked, will wearing a mask to an interview affect my chances of getting the job if the company doesn't require people to wear masks? First of all, I applaud your sensitivity to this. As a parent, I'm constantly worried about my kids getting sick. With the pandemic, everybody being at home was kind of a good thing for us. We kind of settled into a routine of all that. And when we went outside, every one of us wore a mask. Nowadays, it feels like a lot fewer people are wearing masks. I think if you are still one of the relatively few that we see out in public wearing a mask, first of all, you have my virtual high five. I still try to wear a mask as much as I can when I'm out in public or if I'm going to a conference or something like that, unless I'm speaking, in which case I want to remove my mask because there are people with hearing impairments that would rather read lips. This is also why I don't put my mouth right behind the microphone and hide my mouth so that people watching the audio later, if they don't have closed captioning or the YouTube closed captioning doesn't work well, that they can read my lips, hopefully. And hopefully I'm enunciating well enough that the lip reading works. I wouldn't worry too much if the company doesn't wear masks. If they don't require you to wear a mask, you can always just say like, hey, I'm more comfortable in a mask while I'm indoors being around people that I don't know. Whether or not you've been vaccinated, that's your personal choice. Some companies will actually require it. If you are of a personal belief that you require vaccinations for yourself, great. I have no problem saying that me and my family are all vaccinated. We want to stay healthy and we try to avoid situations and circumstances where we're going to be around unvaccinated people. Again, just by personal choice. We would rather not be sick and we would rather not take the chance of anything bad happening. So I'm not going to get political with my answer in any way, shape, or form. And my forum and my live stream, you know that I tend to stay away from political issues a lot. I think they can be very polarizing, and that's not what I'm here for. This particular question, though, is specifically asking, is it going to affect my interview if I show up in a mask and the company doesn't require it? The one thing I would say is maybe ask at the company, is there anybody that's hard of hearing that would have a problem if I wore a mask? Otherwise, I would prefer to wear a mask and stay masked throughout the interview, unless you're drinking water or if they're inviting you out to a meal or something like that. But even that would be a personal choice. If you want to wear the mask until you take a bite of food and put your mask back, again, that's your choice. It shouldn't affect anything negatively at all. I would also wager that in most cases right now, still, a lot of companies are okay with being remote. And so you might not even have an in-person interview. If you are at a position where you're interviewing for a job and they do expect you to be on in the office, then you can ask them what their preference is. If they require vaccination, if they require masks, you can certainly ask the recruiter about those kinds of questions before you show up to the office. And you can let the recruiter know, like, hey, I'm showing up in a mask and that's just my personal preference. And, I'll do my best to enunciate and speak clearly so that people can understand me. And I'm open, if they need me to repeat things. But my personal preference when I'm indoors with people that I don't know, I'm going to be wearing a mask. I think the company's going to be okay with that. So I appreciate that someone asked this question. I think it shows a lot of sensitivity to kind of social settings and things like that. I don't think it would negatively affect your interview, though. Thanks for checking that out. I hope that you found it helpful. I always appreciate feedback, so please let me know what you think. I appreciate any subscriptions, so please tell your friends and colleagues about it as well. Check out the website techinterview.guide for more information about when I'm live streaming and all of my free content. Drop by a live stream anytime to ask questions or message me privately, whatever makes you most comfortable. See you next time.